Hey there, it's Kim Hesse, and welcome to the next episode of Event Ninja News, the place to get hints and tips for your next business event. Now, today is part 3 of our 3-part series showing you how to create a quick online event registration form, how to automatically have those contacts, your guests, zapped into your CRM or your customer relationship management system, and then how to have automatic event confirmation emails sent to your guests with all of the details they'll need for a seamless arrival on the day. So as I said, this is part 3, and today we're going to talk about how to automate those event confirmation emails. So last week we had our contacts or our guests zapped from our guest list, our online spreadsheet, straight into our CRM system. Now, for the purpose of this, we're going to be showing you Agile CRM because it's free for you to use up to a certain amount of users. So it will certainly be able to help manage the capacity of events. So what we want to do first is go to our homepage once we've logged in. And then step number 1 is just checking that our contact has been zapped or automatically added to our CRM. So on the right-hand side, you'll see tags. Now, last week we went through and we tagged our guest as a November training program attendee, so that this tag was automatically added to them when they're added to our CRM. So you can see that our test is in here, so that's working. So that's step number 1. Step number 2, we want to head on over to the marketing module and create our email template. What I'd like to do is add an email category. Let's call it November event, and save this so that all of our email templates for this event are saved in the one location. We're going to add an email template, and I like using the custom one. I think it just appears a little bit nicer when you're sending the email. So let's put in a template name. So it could be November event confirmation email, and maybe we look forward to seeing you. Or it could be, you are confirmed for our November event. Now it's automatically added under our new November event category. Perfect. So let's save that. Because we're using an online platform, hitting save regularly is a really good idea so you don't lose your content. One thing I'll show you here, you can drag and drop images, you can drag and drop columns or anything else that you'd like just into your text, and you just click on the area, and then you can add in the details of that box or that feature that you've added. For the purpose of confirmation emails, I like to keep them nice and simple, nice and clean and short. So we're just going to use a text email. Something I'll show you here within Agile, it automatically defaults to this grey background behind your text. So let's go into the customize field here. I like to make sure that my content and the background are the same color. So I'm just copying the color of the content, and we're going to paste that into the color of the background template as well. So that's changed to white, and save. So in the text box, just click on it. Now what we're going to do is drop in our email. So I've already templated this up. Let's copy in the data and paste. I like to use the font Verdana, and the size number 12 shows up really nicely on emails. Saving this as we go. One thing I'll change here in my template, I've got Hi Kim, but if you add in your merge field from your contact, add their first name, it will customize the email to your guest. So my email's short and to the point. We look forward to seeing you, with registration opening times and a little bit of information about some smoothies that we had on arrival. I'm letting them know for easy reference we've attached our event confirmation document, which includes venue, parking and event information for a seamless arrival. Now part 2, I will show you part 3, I will show you how to hyperlink to your event confirmation document, and we just finish off with a sign off, and you can also add an image below if you'd like to add your signature or something like that. I usually recommend don't add an image to the top of your email. It can sometimes get caught in spam filters. People have to right click to download that image. So something nice and simple like a text email will ensure that it hopefully gets through and that people are reading it. So we're going to save this up, and that's part 2, adding in your event template. Part number 3 was the hyperlink to your confirmation document. So let's go in and add that now. you want to transfer across to the sales component of Agile CRM, and we're simply going to go into documents. Add a new document. So let's upload our November event confirmation document. So I've just saved this to the desktop of my computer to make it nice and simple. So let's save that in there. It's just uploading. So this becomes an online document, so you can link to it. Awesome. All right. So our November training event document, you can click this link and that will take you to the document that's downloaded here as a PDF. And let's have a look. So in our event confirmation documents, we put in the event branding, thank them very much for their RSVP, have a few event details, and then it gets into the location, the function room name, a map of the venue if you need one, letting guests know where they need to go. Date and time, site inspection is something that we had arranged for this event. So anything else, you know, that's relevant to your event, include in this document so that your guests know what to expect, as well as catering, what you're going to be feeding them, and where they can park. Finish off with your contact details, and we've just thanked our event partners as well. So that's beautiful. Our document is working. What you want to do is go back to Agile CRM and see the link we used to open the document. Let's just right click on that and copy our link address. We then go back to our marketing component, find our email template that we've added in under our November event category, and we're going to hyperlink to that URL we just copied. I like to open this up in a new window as well. So we're going to save that and save that in. Send yourself a test of this email. You can send it to you so you can see how it will appear to one of your guests. Perfect. So that's step number 3. Step number 4 is we need to create a campaign. So we've got our email template, but the campaign is the thing that will push this email out of your CRM and into the inbox of your guest. So let's head on over to campaigns. And let's add a category here as well. So everything's nice and neat, and your colleagues can also find this as well. Save that in there. And let's add in a campaign. Let's go with custom campaign again. This is nice and simple. I don't want to keep it, make it too complicated. So the name of our campaign is our November training event again. And let's put it under the same category. So this is where we start our campaign, and this drag and drop editor is amazing. So what we want to do is, starting our campaign, we'd like to send somebody an email. So here is going to go to the email address that's been put into your CRM system. Subject, we look forward to seeing you. So copy across the subject that you placed within your email template, and then they can reply to your email address. So if they've got any questions or something like that. Let's go to HTML, and now this is where we load our email template. So the one that we added in earlier on. So I'll bring this across here. Your email template. So now we just have to find the email template that we're looking for. Unfortunately, it doesn't search by category, so you've got to do a bit of a scroll. So let's see if we can find out where our email is. There we go, November event confirmation email. We look forward to seeing you. So this is the email that we just added in, and we're going to save that. And of course, you can send yourself a test. Not a bad idea to send yourself a test from the campaign as well. So that will go across, and we can make sure that all of the hyperlinks are working within our email. Settings. If you want to track your clicks, you can. So who actually clicked on a link within your email. You can also set your campaign to send at a certain time, but what I like to do with event confirmation emails is for them to go automatically. So as soon as that person is added to the CRM system, we'll grab their details and send that email automatically. So they've registered for the event, and then they get your beautiful confirmation email. So let's save that in there. What we need to do is now connect our modules and save our campaign. Simple, simple, simple. That's step 4 done. So you'd like to go and check that test email, as I said, make sure those links are working. And then the 5th and final step is to add a trigger. So a trigger will trigger the sending of that campaign to your guest when they are zapped from Zapier into your CRM. So let's go in and add a trigger. And what we want to do is add a trigger when a tag is added. So add a contact to a campaign. So adding your contact to the campaign that we just created when a specific tag is added. So let's go. So name, again, we want to go November training event. So we're always labeling everything the same. When this happens, when a tag is added, because remember the tag will automatically be added when they're zapped into Agile CRM. So which tag do you want? Our November training program attendee. So when this tag is added, we want to run a certain campaign on them. So let's have a look. November training event. So remember how I was creating the categories? This is why you want to create those categories for your campaigns so you can easily find the right campaign. Let's save that in there. And voila, your campaign is set and ready to go. Now what you might want to do at this point in time is go back and re-register yourself for your event. So go back into your your registration form and put yourself through again as a guest and make sure that you're getting those confirmation emails, because what will happen with the test subject that you put in here, because they're already in the CRM system, the email won't automatically send to them. It will automatically send to people who come through this trigger after you've created all of that. I hope this episode has been super helpful for you, and I would love to hear how you go with your automatic event confirmation emails. Please feel free to shoot through any questions that you have on the process on Agile CRM, and I look forward to catching you on the next episode of Event Ninja News.